Welcome back, everyone. It's EvanHusa57 here. We got a new game today. Finally got my hands on Dark Souls 3. So this is going to be a first impressions and initial gameplay. I'm making my character that I had in the previous Dark Souls. So I'm going to start off with a sorcerer build, and we're going to go ahead, go into the final creation and get started. So do keep in mind I haven't seen any gameplay from this. I haven't played the game yet. I have played the first two Dark Souls, and I made a really beastie battle mage build. Kind of got nicknamed Havel's Nightmare, and it was especially fun in Dark Souls 2 because I had the stats to power stance the dual Moonlit Greatswords. So I'm hoping to do the same thing. I did have to check the wiki and see if my favorite sword was in the game, and it is. So eventually, endgame, you'll see me do another Let's Play and go from there. And hopefully, I will have that Moonlit Greatsword by then. So I will be keeping cutscenes in here. I want to take a look at what the graphics are like. It's looking like it's got a bit more of a Dark Souls 1 feel than Dark Souls 2, at least right off the bat. Just get a check for what weapons that I actually have out, and controls again. I know looks like I have the ability to cast, but yep, I actually do. I have the ability to cast soul arrows, which looks like we have mana bar instead of casts, and I actually start with soul arrow and heavy soul arrow, so that's pretty cool. And looking through it, graphics have been improved quite a bit. Got a enemy over there, so that's going to give me a good opportunity to go ahead and lock onto him and test out soul arrow. Not bad. Not bad at all. Hopefully AP, well, not action points, but mana points will regenerate over time. If they don't regenerate over time, that's going to be a little disappointing. Not too bad. I definitely like my magic wielders. I've always liked my arcane builds. Pillage some remains because, you know what, why not? I mean, that's like half of what Dark Souls is all about. This guy I'll try and take on with melee. Ooh, brutal. Damn, I like that animation. Alright, so we got our normal brutal backstabs. I don't have a sprint animation. I'll have to check into that a little bit more and see. What do we have over here, though? Nothing that's going to ambush me. Souls. Awesome. I love souls. Just doesn't hurt to double check your surroundings in these games. They always like to hide things. Either enemies or souls. Oh my god, he's actually got a crossbow. Okay. And he's seen me. And I don't know how to roll yet, so yeah. See. Wow, okay, thank you. That was a quick shot on you. He hurt slightly. Not quite as bad as I was expecting it to be. Go ahead and take a look around. I think we've got another one right there. Try and do a melee battle with him. Not the best idea as a sorcerer. But kind of just saving those mana casts. See what this message says. Turn back. probably would be a good idea for me to turn back, but, you know, people like to troll and place those messages, and you can't always trust messages. I hardly ever trust messages. That might have been a legit message, though. That thing looks kind of creepy up there. Put on heavy soul arrow. Not sure what that is, but it's something crystallized, and it's seen me. Damn, it did see me. And I did, like, no damage to it with magic. Maybe that is why they said to turn back. Yeah, that's most definitely why they said to turn back. Okay, we will be retreating from here. Because, yeah, that's, ow, to say the least. Go ahead and use one of those Estus flasks. I don't know how to defeat that thing yet. I'm not going to worry about it too much. It's crystal, so my strongest weapon is going to be my magic, but it's pretty much immune to that. So let's explore. There's two other directions I can go. I can go to the left and I can go straight ahead. Oh, another enemy right here. Not bad. Some of these messages, they're actually helpful. You know, parry attack and all that. Is that a soul I seen over here? Or is that just... yeah, it's just a body. He looked like there was a soul there. Really weird, man. Really weird. So I got my controls. It's a little odd. Sprint is hold down B. Not too terribly bad. Wow. That's a pretty nice job on the graphics there. I like that. I'm gonna have to be careful I don't get killed because I'm staring off into the mountains like, you know. Hey, what's this? Yeah, we got a bonfire. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and rest at said bonfire. So resting at a bonfire refills mana and it refills your Estus flasks. Well, the Estus flasks, no surprise there. The mana, wasn't quite sure how that was gonna work. And he somehow got like a armor pen on me and is gonna freaking kill me because I can't attack. Get out of here, buddy. It's weird, the lock on range. Like, some enemies I can't lock on. Ah! Almost missed you. Come on, let me cast. Thank you. A little bit touchy on the controls on casting. Like, sometimes it doesn't want to let me cast. So, that's definitely going to take a little bit to get used to. But right now, I am liking the Dark Souls 1 feel where magic is pretty damn powerful. Not sure how I like the fact that it takes stamina even casting magic. That was a Dark Souls 2 thing. And I wasn't super keen on that because, I mean, when you're casting like soul arrows, you don't want to use up, you know, a bunch of your stamina because you have, you know, your casting. Like, not a super big fan of that. Got a fading soul and a fire bombs. Okay. I mean, I'll take the fire bombs. It's not all that bad. Assuming that once you rest at a bonfire, enemies are going to continue to respawn, which not entirely sure how much farming can be done. I'll go back and rest at the bonfire in a minute and just test that theory real quick before I use up all my health. And all my mana, that is. Pop that Estus flask. Take a look at the stonework. That looks like a boss. So, you know what that means. Back up to said bonfire. Gonna go ahead and restock on potions and mana. And see what's over this way. Because exploring is a giant part of these games. To see, you know, what you can find early on. What extra stuff you can get. And apparently I'm gonna have to jump from up there in order to get that. I don't know if I can get up here. Nope, I cannot get up here. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna have to jump from up there to try and get that soul or stone or whatever it is up there. So I'll try that on the way back. Kind of blend into the ground. I mean, all the Dark Souls games were kind of like that, where you just start off with like bathrobes, but not too terribly bad in all honesty. Like, I mean, not bad at all. Let's see if the enemies respawn. Yes, the enemies did respawn, so you can farm them. Soul arrows do track a little bit more. The fact that I couldn't actually target that guy is a little annoying. Like, you can't target them when they're laying down or when they're sitting down. Not quite sure how I feel about that, only due to the fact that it's like, come on, make it. Yes, there we go. Pillage remains, Tantanite shard or Titanite shard, whatever you want to call it. Not sure how important. Oh, hi, buddy. Like, I completely forgot that he respawned there, and it's like, Let me just jump down on your head and, you know, see how you're doing. Make sure there's nothing behind me. Well, there's one behind me, but he's not aggroed, so. Alright, let's see, what can we do? Gonna go with heavy soul arrow going into this. He looks like a boss. See what the ghosts look like with the bloodstains. Alright, I would say he's most definitely a boss. I'm playing it a little bit more cautiously because that's what these games are about. Hey, buddy. Okay. Well, he doesn't instantly attack you, so that's a nice thing. But I guarantee he's going to attack me, because why wouldn't he? Yep. There goes the attack. Alright, let's see if I can't get off a nice spell to start with. It did a good chunk of damage to him, but I'm going to go back to soul arrows because they're a much faster casting speed. And this game's going to be all about dodging his attacks, apparently. Ooh, that was pretty close. Alright, so he's got an easy move set to dodge, but he also can dodge my soul arrows. So I'm going to have to watch that a bit. Make sure I roll, because that is probably really going to hurt very heavily if he manages to somehow hit me with it. And I will end up running out of mana here. Ooh, what the holy... Oh my god, what the hell did he just mutate the fuck into? Ow! Oh my goodness gracious, that is... Holy shit! I was not ready for that. Like, wow, does he have some serious range now. I'm gonna burn the remaining amount of my mana and pop a heal, and then I'm gonna have to finish him in melee combat, which is not gonna be ideal as I'm a wizard. And I'm kind of concerned about how much damage he can do to me in a single hit. I've got about one more cast, so play this safe a little bit. Nope, we're dead. Yep, he just does a shit ton of damage in that mutated form. So, yeah. Alright. Second attempt, now that I know that he actually mutates there. That's good to know. So, whereas I can fight him at range to begin with, I'm not going to be able to actually fight him at range once he mutates. So, pretty good to know there. Of course, I dropped my souls. You know, no surprise. It is Dark Souls, after all. I'm going to keep almost as much of my mana as I can, so I'm going to ignore those guys right there, since they're not really going to aggro on me. Go back to the sword and shield. And when I hop down here, I should, maybe, if I'm lucky, get a backstab on that guy. Yep. Alright, now, if I can just kill this guy. Alright, so I pretty much have all my health, minus a little bit from the jump. And I should be okay going in here now. The fog looks way cooler. So the bad news is he's going to instantly spawn on me. And I really don't have time to set up. And he got that. Wow. Okay, then. He just got a double fucking hit on me right off the bat. This guy's not going to be quite as easy as I thought he was going to be. I definitely had the advantage the first time I fought him, as opposed to going in after dying, because he's just, damn, like, he was ready for me that time. Alright. Heavy soul arrow. It's not going to help, so we'll do the same thing again. I am getting some damage that comes through, and fucking can't attack. So I am just, like, not off to a super good start right now. I'll get the backstab on this guy. That was a rather amusing hit, if I don't say so myself. I don't like the fact the shield doesn't block 100%, but it's kind of to be expected. So we'll use regular soul arrows this time. I did lose all my souls, but I only had like 300 souls, so who particularly cares on that? Go ahead and retrieve those souls. Wait for him to do his attack. And then go ahead and cast. So at least now I know exactly when his moveset is that he mutates. So I know the point at which I can act. And come on, you cannot get the hell away from him. Like, the amount of time that it takes you to stand up is just fucking ridiculous. Well, this is gonna get really interesting really quickly. If I can't figure out a way to beat him, I'm just gonna stop here and probably remake a character as a warrior build and then switch eventually later on to my sorcery build, because sorcery is nowhere near as strong as it needs to be in order to deal with him. And to think this is, like, you know, my third attempt, and I'm a veteran Dark Souls player. Like, holy hell, what have they done to this game? Alright, so maybe, again, we'll try the heavy arrow. I'm trying to use my magic abilities, because that's really what my class is built around, but I'm just not getting the time to cast and hit him. Since he's got that double attack. So, we'll see. I'll do what damage I can with magic. And then I will go, if I can get him, if I can cast. Like, there is sometimes a delay on casting that seems to be really annoying, and I'm gonna die from that because, yep, knockdown. I did hit him though, so we'll take this time to heal actually. And this is where he's mutating, so if I can get a cast or two off. No, don't eat me. Don't eat me. Fuck you. Alright, switching back to Soul Arrow, and we're gonna have to do some of this battle definitely as melee. Soul Arrow again. Don't eat me. Ow, asshole. The range on this guy, like, damn. I take one more hit from him, and... oh, come on. I just don't have the stamina. Like, come on, heal, heal. Like, freaking chug that Estus, man. Cast. Come on. Goodbye. Thank you. Good riddance. Oh. Thank you for the sword. All I can say is, damn. For a first boss fight, yeah, that was painful. Got some achievements off of it. No really big surprise there. Can I rest at said bonfire? Yes, I can. Alright, now I am carrying a lot of souls on me. I could go back and try and kill Mr. Crystal. My robes are on fire. Okay. That's interesting. See if there's any other loot in this area. Nothing. Back to the sword. I can open the door. Where does this lead? I'll probably wait till New Game Plus to go back and kill that crystal monster, since I'm not really going to do much with my tiny little rusty sword. Broken straight sword. Alright. Broken straight sword. Is that better than what I currently have? No. That is not better than what I currently have. Oh well. What do we got? Anything? Got an enemy over here. And he's got a spear. Okay. I can take him, but I'm gonna have to get closer to him. Or just switch to magic. Blocked, of course. So what? We'll use 3 casts. You're out of here. Now this guy shouldn't be too difficult. Minus me falling off the edge, which definitely could have happened there. Got a homeward bone. Why not? Very important thing of all Dark Souls is to always loot. Absolutely always, everywhere. There's always loot. They love to hide things in the beginning of games. They love to hide them on, like, the opposite path that you would normally take. There's just all kinds of hidden stuff in the game. And while a lot of it might be minimal, some of it can actually be really good. That was amusing because he just fell to his death. Okay. I was going for a backstab, but I didn't quite have the right positioning, so I just kind of slapped him in the face once or twice. There's going to be 2 more down there. Don't know if I want to take on a group of 2 at the moment. Just looking to see if they're going to give me anything at all. You know how they like to hide stuff. I could use some loot. There's a lot of blood stains up here, so whatever people fought was somewhat lethal. Well, that guy's a surprise. Like, he didn't aggro on me initially, but I'm sure he would have. Yep. Wow. Okay. Painful, painful, painful. Come on. Thank you. Like, they get a combo on you that you just can't break. Or at least I can't right now. Ooh. Hello. Not sure what you are, but you look dangerous. Yeah, you're definitely dangerous. You're obviously what everybody's been fighting and dying to. Wow, he rolls and dodges magic. New trick. Alright, we're gonna have to melee. Okay, he's painful. Rolling is gonna be our only option, and he's using a katana that bleeds. Okay, so melee is not gonna be an option against him. Interesting. And I'm just running around exploring. Like, I haven't even gotten to the point that you can level up yet. But definitely a warrior build would be a lot easier to start off with, because I'm not doing a ton of damage to these guys early on. It's a fun game. I mean, it's a challenging game. I do occasionally like that about games. I like them being challenging. Of course, I'm hollow or whatever, so, you know, health bars diminished and all that. Kind of wish that didn't happen, but you're gonna die in Dark Souls. It's inevitable. You're gonna die. I'll go back, try and kill that guy. If I can't kill him, I at least want to get my souls. This time I'll walk past those guys, because if they don't aggro on me, oh well. Never mind. Here is Mr. Happy Happy with a spear. Alright, he's out of here. So, we'll try using this heavy soul arrow against the guy. Maybe I can get to my souls. Yeah, they're right here. Okay, good. I can get to my souls without much of a problem. And if I leave those two alone, they shouldn't be too much of a problem for me. So, the goal is to have enough time to cast. Alright, that hit him for a very, very nice chunk of health. 141, actually. Don't know if I'm going to have enough time to cast. Not doing too bad, really. Alright, hitting him with this heavier soul arrow is definitely the way to go here. He doesn't seem to dodge it like he does the casts of regular soul arrow. Lost my lock on to him. Come on, let me cast. Not bad, getting decent knockback. Alright, a couple more hits and he should be dead. Of course he backed up. I hate that. He backs up far enough, you use Blue's lock on him, and he's down. Almost cost all of my mana to do it. Pick up item. Why not? Uchiha Katana, Master's Attire, Master's Gloves. Okay, I'll take that. So, I got access to a katana right off the bat. Hello, Mr. Wherever the hell you came from, and now you are going to die. I have no mana left, which is not necessarily a good thing. But I don't really want to have to fight that guy twice. So I want to see if there's any loot up here. And if there isn't, I won't worry about it. Alright, so that gate won't open from this side. Obviously, that tells me that there's a way to go around this area and come back to it. So maybe there was a way to actually do that with backstabbing the enemy. You know, coming up from behind him or something. That would have been probably easier than me trying to fight him head on. Ember, not bad. I'll take that. Looking for a bonfire, though. You know, I want to kind of get that mana back. Since I am a mage, I'm a sorcerer. Would be nice. But I'm gonna explore the area a little bit. See, they hit another homeward bone right there. Not really gonna come in super handy, like in the early parts of the game, but definitely later on, those homeward bone are gonna be nice. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know what that is. It's very aggressive, and it's a dog of some kind, and it hurts. Okay, it hurt and it killed itself, so yeah, that was funny. I'll just go over here and loot this ember that, you know, the stupid thing was guarding. So, easy way to kill that mutt, just, you know, make him walk off the cliff, because, yeah, why not? So, looks like we're going to be going inside. Firelink Shrine, not bad. Huh. Okay then. Looks like a good deal of opponents in here. Can't quite get a target lock on anything. So I will end the video after that fight, but I am going to go back to the bonfire. I'm going to play it safe, and I'm going to go ahead and rest, get my Estus flasks back, get my mana cast back, and we're going to do it that way. Since I pretty much looted everything for the area now, I should be good. Almost thought that was a ghost for a second, like an actual legit ghost I could fight, or was going to attack me. So, since I can't do anything at that bonfire per se, it's alright. Now we can go back and go into that next room. Feel a little more comfortable to going in there now that I have back to full health, full heals, mana. We should be good. Just gonna not attack anything that I don't need to. Kind of goes against my normal approach to these games, where I'll farm everything out of existence. But for the purposes of this video, I'm not. I'll do some farming videos. I'll make my build again, my Havel's Nightmare build. If I'm playing with Spartan, you'll probably see his Havel Beast build. So much to explore in this game, like, already. I mean, I'm not even out of the tutorial area, and I'm just having my time going around and looting everything. You could probably skip a lot of it, but, you know, there's a ladder up there, so obviously you can get on top and, like, kick it down or something. And one would assume you could get up there. I'm going to try that jump one more time and see. I gotta get maybe just in the right positioning. No. Alright, so you're obviously going to have to get up there and then jump down. But there's an item up there, so I kind of want it. Nothing over here. Go back inside. Kind of just circle the top area here and get a feel for if there's any traps, any enemies that I don't know about. Now, remember, I'm kind of squishy here as a mage, so I can't really, you know, face tank everything yet. I mean, I got Grandma's old bathrobe, basically, for armor. Didn't work out so well for Grandma. Let's see. Anything of use? No treasure, no nothing. Slightly depressing that they don't have like a little chest for you, but then again, this is just the very beginning of the game, so. Alright, let's see. Now, if I can get a target lock on that guy, I'm going to be disappointed. No target lock on him. I can talk to him, though.
Another one. Well, you're not alone. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us secret weird talking. Don't you think?
Well, Jester. Gestor, I should say. Well, they don't want to kill me. That's pretty good.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a fire. I tend to the flame. The lords have left their thrones. To this end, I am at the...
Oh, I can level up.
Ashen one, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for sovereignless souls. I will show thee how. Ashen one, bring me soul. Very well.
Okay.
Then touch the darkness
You can
within me.
level up.
Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Okay, so I can spend my souls, you know, not too bad. can, off the bat upgrade attunement, which attunement, instead of granting you more slots, it's going to grant you more mana points, or FP. Endurance is stamina, nothing changed there. Vitality, equipment load, strength, dex. So nothing's really changed too much, with the exception of the way mana is in this game. So I know later on I'm going to actually need higher dexterity, but I won't be able to level up a second time, so I'm not going to put that point into dexterity just yet. I'm going to go ahead and put it into intelligence because I am a magic build, and we'll go ahead and confirm that. Oh, I can level up again. Okay, that's not bad. I wasn't looking at the right number. Dex. My strength. I know I need to get my strength up before using my Moonlit Greatsword. Not too worried about my vitality at the moment. Not super worried about my vigor. Let's see what kind of upgrade. Get a little bit more mana. Getting a little bit more mana is going to be important. I'll go ahead and give myself... I'm just getting the base stats that I'm going to need in order to go ahead and actually wield my Moonlit Greatsword as soon as I get it. So we'll go ahead and do that. Which I have quite a few souls right off the bat. Like, I'm very surprised that I have this many right off the bat. So I know I'm going to need 16 dexterity. But I don't have enough souls to level up, so not bad. I got 19 intelligence, 13 dex, 8 strength. I got 17 attunement now, so I'm really building around magic and then being able to wield that Moonlit Greatsword. But all in good time, I do suppose. Bed the coiled sword. Okay. So the sword I just pulled out of that boss, I now make a bonfire with. Well, you know me and bonfires. I do love them. So I can travel, organize my storage box, burn undead bone shard. Not entirely sure what that does at the moment. Attune my spells, which here it's actually, okay, so I get to see attribute requirements for the spells, the slots used. Currently I can only slot 2 spells, so we'll see if maybe I get another slot later on. And the weird thing is it's the FP cost is 11. Not bad. So Soul Arrow is FP cost of 7 and FP cost of 11 for Heavy Soul Arrow. Not too bad. It's not like unreasonable. You can also travel, but there's really nowhere for me to go. I could go back to the Cemetery of Ash and try and kill that crystal boss, or that crystal lizard, or whatever the bloody heck that thing was. So I might try and do that. I got that little save icon, so I'm happy there. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and actually call it quits for right now, because I've been at this for like 40 minutes already. I've had a blast with the game. It's definitely challenging, and I like that. So I'm going to do a couple more parts of this. This was just first impressions, but I'm going to do a couple Let's Plays and gameplays moving through the game a bit. You know, getting a little bit farther into it, getting some better gear, and then my build and everything. So hopefully you guys enjoy. If you have any questions, comments, make sure you leave a comment. Otherwise, remember, smash the like button, subscribe for more content, and most people don't know that I'm on Dark Souls, so do me a big favor, and if you can, go ahead and share the video. Let your friends know that I do play this game and to go ahead and tune in and watch. So, thanks a lot for watching.